Hey everyone, hey, it's Andrew here with Sony, and I'm here at the Leon World Headquarters working with the studio frame. And today, well, you see it already behind me, but how did we get it here? So let's go take a look at the lab and put this frame together, and then we'll go through some best practices on how to put this together on the wall. Okay, so we're in the Leon lab. I've got Alex here with Leon, and he's going to show us how to put these corners together for the studio frame. Okay, so what we've got here is just two of the corners here from the frame, and we're going to use this for a sample here. Now, normally, Alex, would these be marked here for each corner, correct?
Exactly. Yeah. So the fun thing about it is they're actually marked according to each corner by the Sony PlayStation controller buttons. So X for X, circle for circle, square for square, triangle for triangle.
And then we've got these dovetail joiners.
Correct, yep.
And a corner bracket to put it all together, right?
Yep, and then a little bit of hardware.
Okay. And do we want to use power tools on this?
Absolutely no. So, these should be very straightforward and quite easy to install. So simply you just need a flathead screwdriver, or something with a flat surface, because you'll need to use a tool to push down on the dovetail, and a little bit of elbow grease.
All right, man, that sounds simple. So how hard is this to put together?
All right, yeah, so let's pretend that these two are X and X, and so we want to line them up. Preferably you want to be on a flat surface, so that way you're not having to worry about the frame bending or flexing on you when you're trying to make the pieces, the corners together. Once you have the corners together, you want to take your dovetail and then guide it in there just by hand. And it's gonna be tight, so don't worry if it's a little tight. So see, we've got it in there partially. Then you'll take your tool. I prefer a flathead screwdriver. And then I push her right down in there. So that's pretty good.
All right,
there.
so it looks like we want to get this done right the first time, because I don't think that that dovetail pulls out too easily there,
No,
does it?
it doesn't.
So now we just need to put the corner piece in, right?
Correct.
All right, so and I even see that it's pre-drilled right here for the screws.
Yep, and again, you want to use hand tools. So just use a regular old Phillips head screwdriver. And one thing that I like to do with these L brackets is I kind of like to go opposite ends. So like you screw in one corner there, then I'll screw in a corner here, and then just cross.
All right, look at that. Those are some nice miters. Everything fits together really nicely, really flush, really clean. And just do that 3 more times, and we are ready to hang this frame up on the wall. Okay, so we've got our TV mounted. This is the 65X93L. It's mounted on the 855 super slim wall mount bracket, but it's missing something. This TV is naked. It needs a frame. It needs a treatment. So we're going to install the frame on the TV. So first thing we're going to do, we'll pull this out here from the wall. Okay, so our frame is fully assembled, but we do have some brackets on the back. I find it helpful to go ahead and install the top L brackets with the thumb screws, but just leave those loose. So once we hang it on the TV, it's going to hang right up there on the TV with no problem. Okay, so we're going to just take it up here on the TV, make sure that these back pieces are, the padded side is facing forward, and we'll drop it gently in over the top of the TV. Okay, so we've got the frame hung here on the TV. Now we need to attach the L bracket. The L bracket here is going to attach at the factory feet mounting locations. There's 3 locations on the back. We're going to use the top 2. All right, very simple here. It just takes a number 2 Phillips screwdriver. So I'm going to just get these just barely finger tight here, because we still want to have a little bit of leeway to move this bracket here to make sure that everything is lining up here just perfectly. All right, now I'm going to jump over and do the other side. So with these brackets installed, we're going to use our thumb screw here, and this is going to go on the back side here. And again, we're just going to go finger tight right here to get this lined up, and then we'll switch over and do the other side. Now that we've attached the side brackets, we're going to tighten up the top brackets here. Again, we've got just these thumb screws here at the top. We're going to slide the bracket in so it holds the TV securely, and we're just going to hand tighten that thumb screw up here at the top. Okay, final step here of the physical frame installation is you need to attach the bottom brackets to make sure that you keep the frame from sagging. So these two brackets right here go sandwiched in between the mount and the bottom of the frame. There are markings for both the 65 and the 75 position. So we're in the 65 position, and this is going to be using number 1 Phillips, these small screws, to screw this here to the bottom of the frame. And here, this is where I'm going to have Alex help me out in lifting up the bottom of the frame to make sure that we line this up and we get it nice and squared along the bottom. All right, so with the 855 bracket, now I can just swivel it back around to the other side and we'll get that other screw. Okay, very last step on the back of the TV is plugging in the USB for the motion and light sensor. So this comes from the center of the TV. There's great cable management back here that allows you to tie up the excess cable, and we're going to plug this in to either of the USB ports. So here with the TV up here on the bracket, we're just going to slide this back up against the wall, and it centers up here real nicely. And of course, the great thing about this mount is there's going to be a very satisfying snap once it's locked back into position here against the wall. So you heard that click, and it's ready to go. All right, man, that was a piece of cake. We got the frame corners put together. We mounted the frame on the wall. It looks awesome here on this X93L TV. Beautiful corners, great fit and finish. And of course, Leon's got some other really cool pieces that can go along with it here to complement it as well. So thanks for watching the video. Please let us know any suggestions you have for future videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks, everyone.